Hey, you guys. I hope you're ready for this awesome, very interesting interview with Jason Crowe. He can play a guitar. Guess what I can do? I can eat a burrito.
Water, whiskey, and blood. I guess this is my time to go.
Hey, everybody. We are finally here. We're finally collaborating. This is great. I am James from the Friendly Man, and I just want to say this chat is booming, and they're all fans of yours. And I am with my new pal, Jason Crowe. How you doing, Jason?
Doing great, man. How about you? It's great to be here. Thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely. You just played a show, man, and then you came from a show, so I'm really excited. You literally just played a show, then you came and did this. So I don't know what you're thinking, but you got to be exhausted.
No, I'm used to it. I'm used to it, man.
Yeah, dude, you are a streaming machine, man. You stream for like 4 hours or 3 hours, dude. Like, it's like, Jay, how do you do it, man? How do you stream for so long, dude? I get tired after an hour and a half.
Honestly, man, it's just I love my community so much, and they just like keep me going. And like once I'm there, I don't never want to stop. So like it's all thanks to all the people that are in the chat, and it's just beautiful to have like the support of so many people from all over the world, and it's amazing, man. I really do believe this is the start of something really, really great, and couldn't be more grateful for everybody.
Well, also, you also, I know you're popular on TikTok because you're always playing Tool songs every night, but also a lot of people know this from your community that you're also a songwriter, and you've been writing songs for a long time. It's all these songs are on your YouTube channel, and dude, they are outstanding, man. They're outstanding. So I want to go into that a little bit, actually. And you just released a new song yesterday, "The Last Goodbye." Let's go into this a little bit. I know it's about the passing of your grandfather, but let's go into it.
Yeah, well, yeah, like you said, I've been writing songs since maybe I was like 15 years old, and a bunch of these songs like they've been written for some time, but I didn't have like enough material ready to like be releasing constantly. So everything you hear from this song is like recorded from like 2020. So from 2020 till now, I've been like recording like nonstop. So right now I have like a bunch of songs ready to go, and yeah, this one was definitely a bit like a bittersweet moment because like I'm usually excited to like release music, but this one, obviously it's about the passing of my grandfather, but at the same time, it's like a way to honor his life and the least I could do for him. So it's like a bittersweet moment, but I love that song, and it was the last song I recorded with my band at the time, and it's not just me in like most of the instruments. So it's yeah, it's definitely a very special song.
So when did you write that song? Because obviously you said you recorded with your band at the time. Are you still currently in the band, or are you just doing
No,
solo stuff?
no, this was well, the band was called Oswego, Oswego.
That's funny. I'm sorry to cut you up. There is a town next to me called Oswego, Illinois.
No way.
So, Dad, I'm totally serious, man. We have some friends from Oswego. So now when I go there, I don't know why, I'm going to think of Oswego and Jason Crowe. So,
That's
yeah,
good.
so all right. So
Yeah,
continue, man. Let's hear it. Yeah, tell us the story.
yeah, no, it's funny because like I saw. So the first single I released with that band was called Mohawk Street, and that's because we lived on the street that was called Mohawk, and then the one right next to it was called Oswego or Oswego. I don't know how to pronounce it. So we're like, all right, just let's see where that takes us. But yeah, I mean, I was like the main songwriter of the band. They definitely did help out with like arrangement and all of that, and I definitely couldn't have done many things without them. Um, but yeah, this one I wrote in like 2018, 2019. So yeah, it's been quite a while. But I definitely had to get like more knowledge when it came to like recording and like writing and all of that. So I feel like the mistake I made in the beginning was releasing two songs and then not releasing anything for such a long time. I was just
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm not gonna release anything else until I have like a bunch of stuff ready to go, you know. So I've been working on that. I've been recording these past months, and yeah, it's just like a never-ending cycle, you know.
So what? Now wait. Now let's talk about that transition from the band to solo. Was it difficult for you to? Because you had guys backing you up, and now it's just you by yourself, and you're doing everything yourself. Was it really difficult for that transitioning?
Oh yeah, totally. I miss my guys every day, honestly. But I mean, sadly, it was because of the pandemic. Uh, is
Oh,
that
can
the
you read the
comments?
comments? Yeah, there's a comment. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a cell. I got this at the stadium, by the way. But that was when I went to Boston on January. But but yeah, so we were like split up by the pandemic, and we were together in college. So then everybody had to go back to their own like. So I'm from Mexico, from Chihuahua. The bass player was from Costa Rica. The drummer was from San Diego, and the other guitar player was from North Carolina. So we were like all like really spread out, you know. So it was definitely difficult to like process that. Right now, I kind of have a band because I definitely want to do local gigs, but I just want to focus on releasing stuff first and see where that goes.
So you have guys from all over the globe jamming with you. How do you do it? Like, do you record a track yourself, send it to them, and the guys respond with their tracks? How do you do it?
Yeah. So I mean, I definitely want to shout out my drummer. His name is Riku. He's like the best drummer in the world. Like the only person better than him is Danny Carey from Tool. So,
Eh.
but he's like, so I usually like record a demo, and then I'm like, all right, bro, like you do your thing on drums. Like there are songs where I tell him, all right, I want you to do this in this part, whatever. But mostly I just give him the freedom. And then once I have that solid drum, uh, what do you call it? Like the drums. Once I have the drums, then I can start building from that. You know. So yeah, that's pretty much how I like to work. I haven't worked that much with the bass player and the um, and the other guitar player, but yeah, I mostly work with the drummer now.
Wow. So wait, now you're mostly working with a drummer, and so do you record all the bass parts and everything else? How many vocal layers do you usually do too?
I usually do like just doubles. Well, it depends. If like I need harmonies or something, then I just add like one or two layers of like harmonies. But
Sure.
it's very rare that I do that. But sometimes it definitely helps to add a harmony to like give a different feeling for the song. Kind of like in the last goodbye, I had a friend of mine, Harry. Well, her name is Haruhi Kobayashi. She's from Japan. She's an amazing singer, and she's like an amazing artist. And I was like, okay, I need you to sing in this song. And yeah, it definitely needed a woman's touch. I'll tell you that.
No, it sure did. And you know what? The last goodbye is awesome. Like it really is. I couldn't stop listening to it yesterday, and it's so emotional, dude. Your voice control is outstanding. I don't know how I came from a death metal background, so like I was growling in microphones, so it's so much easier to hide that when you're growling, when people don't understand what you're saying, but you have such a powerful, strong voice, man, and you share these videos of like, you know, and you hold it out so long. How long have you been singing, man?
Oh, well, I mean, that was my first year singing because I was recorded in 2019 or 2020. Can't
Jesus
remember.
Christ, that's your first year singing, dude. So you haven't been singing your whole life. You just picked
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest with you. As time has gone on, is that how you say it? Gone on.
Yeah, yeah, sure. That's fine. Yeah.
But yeah, as time has passed, like right now when I'm playing gigs, I have to tune my guitar to D standard because my voice has gotten lower. So like those screams, they're hard for me now. I mean, I can definitely get them if I put a effort. I put a little, sorry, a lot, a lot of effort into it. but yeah, my voice has definitely gotten like I'm singing in D standard, which is crazy, honestly.
Jesus Christ, man. So wait a minute. What are your vocal warm-ups? I'm just curious. Like I said, when I was
Uh,
doing death metal, it was always warm tea and you know what I mean? That
yeah,
stuff that annoys your neighbors, you know. So what do you do to warm yourself up, man?
actually, it's very. I don't think this is good for my voice, but I never warm up. I should. I totally should. But when I do, because
Sure.
occasionally I do, I just go like D da 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 da, then I mean, sorry, like what did I say? D sharp da 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 da, and then E, and then so on. Just like going like half step, half step, half step, and pretty much that. I mean, that's what I used to do, but I don't do it anymore. But I totally should. So.
Dude, it's funny because back in January, I think when I first connected with you, I went to Sweden to see one of my favorite singers when I was in high school. Like
Mhm.
I'm in my 40s. I'm 41 years old, and I had an opportunity to go to Sweden to see a band that I love since high school, and it's the singer that I love, man. I love the singer, and I went to watch this guy rehearse, man, and my jaw dropped because he showed up and he just drank a fucking Pepsi. And I'm like, and then he sings so beautifully too. And I'm like, his name is Andreas, and I'm like, Andreas, what do you do for your warm ups? And he's like, oh, the first song. He's like, just the
Wow.
first song, and then after the first song, and then he's like, I'm good to go. I mean, this guy's been singing for like 40 years, and he's professional dude's been singing in many bands, but I just like I said, coming from a musician myself, singing in bands, I was just like expecting him to like go in the corner to be like, oh, but he just comes in, drinks Pepsi, and is like, ah, and I was like, God, dude, my brain. See, I was expecting you to say, oh, James, when I was in high school, I used to sing songs to all my ex girlfriends because I was so romantic. You know what I mean? Because you got that very romantic ism about you, man. I bet girls cried in high school when you would perform for them, didn't they?
Wow. Yeah, he definitely has a warm up of a champion. I'll tell you that. That's insane.
Totally, totally. So wait a minute now. All right. So when you were in, what did you listen to back when you were younger? What were some of the bands that you listened to?
Um, so when I was like very young, I always liked electronic music, like mostly.
EDM.
Um, I actually don't know. I feel like I was too young to like recognize genres, but like David Guetta, Pitbull, Akon, just like the thing that were popular back then. But
Sure.
when I got into high school, sorry, to middle school, we had to do activities in the afternoons, and they were just so boring, man. Like it was like gardening and just like just like cooking, like cleaning windows, and it was like I'm not doing that. So there was one that was the school band, and if you got in the school band, I well, you would stay there all of middle school. You would never leave. So I was like, okay, I gotta get into that somehow, and that's when I picked up the guitar. I mean, I had already played guitar, and that's when I was like, okay, this is my opportunity. But I was just starting as a hobby, and when I went to audition, the music teacher sent me to a music school, and the music teacher from that music school was like a diehard metalhead. Like he taught me everything. So that's when I like actually fell in love with metal because I was like, okay, if I'm gonna play guitar, I cannot play David Guetta on guitar. I gotta play Metallica, Iron Maiden, Sabbath,
Yeah.
AC/DC, Guns N' Roses. So I started with mostly 80s rock. So it transitioned from electronic music to like rock, then heavy metal, trash metal, all of it until it got into like melodic death metal. And then there's some metal that I just cannot listen to. But there's a limit to that as well.
No, and you know what? It only just gets harder when you get older, because like you can't headbang as much as you could when you're in your 20s. So you just kind of like, I just accept it, whatever it is. So all right, now let's go back again. I know we kind of went off on a tangent here, or tangent, whatever it is.
Mhm.
Let's go back to the last goodbye, your new song. How long did that take you to write, and like did you, because obviously with your grandfather, your thoughts of your grandfather, like, did you write it for like a whole month until you were ready to share it with the others, or?
Um, honestly, I mean, this was such a long time ago that I can't really remember, to be honest. But it definitely took me about, I mean, not less than a month, but definitely not more than 3 or 4. Um, because at the time I was studying music composition, and I had to write like a song a week. So it was crazy to write a song, and it couldn't be just like any song. It actually had to be good. So yeah, because like the teachers would be like, you know what, like this song sucks, man. Like I was like, okay, like that's how you learn, you know.
So that now that kind of makes sense, because your other song, that Water, Whiskey and Blood, like all your songs are really good, even down to the stuff that you posted like 4 or 5 years ago, man. So now hearing this part, you had to impress teachers. So like when you handed them a song, were you like freaking out,
Oh
shaking,
yeah.
sweating?
Oh my God, yes. It was intense because it's like like you're in a room with so like I was like the most average songwriter. I promise you. Like there were so many amazing songwriters, like people that could like turn water or whiskey or blood into music. You know, no, it's insane. Like people, like I actually know one friend from that school that is like he could write any genre, like play any instrument. Like he was just a musical genius. Um, yeah, his name is Austin, but like at the same time, like being with them and like getting to talk to them, it makes you better. Um, so yeah, going back to the topic, I had to like really focus on all the songs I was writing at the time, and there were times where I had to like postpone "The Last Goodbye" and other songs I was writing at the time. But I feel like that was only for the better because that helped me lyrically and musically, and the rest.
Yeah, sure. And then so okay, yeah, and as every musician knows that, if you ask any bands, including Metallica, if you could go back and change some of your songs on your album, they all say, absolutely, I changed this, I changed that. So I think now with today's modern technology, now that we can relax instead of throwing albums every month or every
Mhm.
week, like musicians like yourself can actually, take your time to create something awesome, I think. And that's what you've done, and you succeeded quite well because, I just been listening to your stuff all week, man. Just preparing myself for this.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
So wait, all right, now when in this classroom, were you guys very competitive? Like, did someone like, hey, I'm gonna write a black metal song, and then you're like, you know what? You write your black metal song. I'm gonna make a Limp Bizkit song meets Iron Maiden. Like, did you guys have a lot of competition in that class?
I mean, it was mostly pop, but like,
Oh, damn it,
yeah. So,
Jason. Ah,
but I mean, I mean, I didn't care. I kept doing my thing, because like there were other people that like, I mean, there were some certain assignments where like, all right, you two are gonna write a country song, and it's like, what? Like,
what?
neither of us had listened to country, so we were like listening to Alan Jackson, George Strait, like all the big ones. So.
Oh my.
It was crazy. I had to write rap songs, hip hop songs. It was wild, but that definitely like kind of see it like a, how do I say this, like a rubber band that just stretches you to like to adapt more than anything. It's kind of like when you're in school and you see like calculus or something like that, and you're like, when am I even going to use this in my life? I feel like it's the same thing. It's like the ability to adapt. But most of my songs I definitely kept it on like rock and metal because it was the thing that I wanted to do. So I just kept on my craft. But yeah, no, I wouldn't say there was competition. I feel like there was more like inspiration, where it's like, okay, I gotta write a better song than this guy right now. And they were thinking the same thing about others, and then you, and it was just crazy. It was just crazy, but just so there's a. I mean, she's not really my friend, but there was a girl. Her name is JJ Turner. I think that's her artist name. She has a song called Nicotine. That, oh my god, like I still listen to it to this day, and she's like one of the best songwriters I know personally.
Wow.
Um, yeah, she's not like my friend, but like every time she brought a song to class, it was insane. So it's like, okay, I gotta compete with that. I gotta get better.
Now, okay, obviously the opposite has happened. Like, when someone would come into the class and be like, God damn it, this kid sings about his ex girlfriend every fucking week. Can he shut the hell up about it? So he's like, I take you to the restaurant and you cheated on me with my best friend. You're like, damn it, this guy sucks. How many guys wrote songs about their ex girlfriends in that class?
Oh my god, man! Like it got to the point where I couldn't listen to love songs for a while. I'll just tell you that.
Dude, that would drive me nuts, man. And like, thank God I was always a hideous looking man growing up, so I never had a woman ever have to sing me a song. But that would be like the worst thing in the world, man. Like when I hear women talking about like, oh man, he sang me a song, and like the look in their eyes, man, is generally like, oh, dude, this guy just won't shut up, man. Like, oh, this is awful. And so I can't imagine the pain and suffering you probably went through sitting through a class like this. Like, you know,
Yeah, and
go on. I want to hear it, man.
yeah, no, I guess I kind of get it because love, I feel like is the most, uh, well, not common.
Inspirational thing to write about.
Exactly. Yeah, everyone feels it. Like
Oh, sure.
so, like that's what everyone can connect with, and I feel like that's the deepest uh, feeling that a human can ever feel. But I was when I write a love song, like if I get to 10 love songs, then I just cannot write anything. Like like I've written everything already in 10 songs, you know. So I gotta like
Sure.
change the subject, and like I I um I like to write about like stories. So like for example, the like Water, Whiskey, and Blood is about a prisoner who's in a camp who knows he's going to die, and he has like the hope of like getting out, but he realizes they've been feeding him water, which I mean he's got to drink water, you know. Then whiskey,
Sure.
which it represents like the drugs and all of that, and the blood is like they're beating him up. So it's like that's why the end of the chorus it says, "I guess this is my time to go because I can't find my way out." So it's like I'm more of a storyteller, um, rather than talking about my own experiences. Obviously, the last goodbye is an exception, but I don't know, man. I promise you, I'm not crazy, but I like to write about dark stuff.
No, no. You know what? What you're just saying, I'm kind of going to go off topic here a little bit, but I'm going to recommend this film for you. I
Okay.
just watched it last weekend called Los Frikis, and it's based in Cuba, dude. And
How do you
I
spell
just
it?
Los Frikis, Los Frikis or something. It's
Oh,
Spanish. It's a Spanish movie,
okay, okay,
but
got it, got
it's out of Cuba, and it's about the punk rock scene during the Fidel Castro era and
it. Oh,
what this group of kids went through during that era to just have their own like I should say like their own space, their own life. So a lot of, and it turns out this was true. A lot of these young punk rock kids from Cuba would inject themselves with AIDS, and they would live at sanitariums, and they would play their music because it was their utopia, dude. And it's an amazing film.
oh my
So,
God.
but hearing about your backstory about Water, Whiskey, and Blood brings me to that movie because these it's about two brothers about how this music brings people together, but one of the characters that gets injected with this virus, and they don't, and but it's such a it's such a wonderful film, and I can't recommend it enough. And so yeah, when you talked about Water, Whiskey, and Blood about being a prisoner, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of
I
in
see
the
what.
same
Yeah, I
vein.
see what you mean.
Yeah, right. So let's talk about Water, Whiskey, and Blood. How did that? All right. Now this is a great segue to Water, Whiskey, and Blood. Though Water, Whiskey. When you perform these live shows, do people ask you to play
Yeah,
those?
yeah, man. People love it. Like today at the gig, I mean, I was playing at a club, like a I don't know if a country club is the right word, but like there's like a golf course and all of that. So there's like people that like to listen to pop and like just like chill stuff. And I was live on TikTok and people were like, "Play Water, Whiskey, and Blood." I was like, "No, man, I can't do that here."
You're like, this old man, this old guy's eating a hot dog. He's telling me to shut up. You know? So wait a minute. Now, are you just so your thing is just playing gigs all over Chihuahua, Mexico? Did I say it right?
Yeah, yeah,
All
that's
right.
exactly
So
right.
yeah. So how long have you been playing gigs all
Well,
over
I
the
started,
town?
so I started like playing in bars, but I
As
started
we all
playing,
do.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And I started like playing on a bar on Wednesday nights. So like people wouldn't really show up, so I would just go for nothing. And then I was like, okay, I gotta look for different bars. This was in 2020. Wow, time flies. Like July 2022. It was my first gig, and
Mhm.
yeah, I started going to bars and everything. But then I realized that restaurants paid more, so I started switching that for restaurants, and it was hard, man. I'm not gonna lie, because like there's a lot of competition and there's a lot of talent here in Chihuahua, and it's good and bad at the same time, because there's not like, I mean, there's a bunch of places, but there's like really just like small sections of the city that are like nice or whatever, and like safe for you to be carrying your equipment around, and the competition is like way bigger. So I was like, okay, I gotta be the best at this. So like what I would do is I would just like wake up, I printed out like my business cards, and I would just go around the city just like, hey, I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this. And eventually, I mean, right now I have per week, I have like three, well, it depends on the week, but 3 or 4 gigs per week. So it's pretty good. And that's how I started. And yeah, it's been great, man. It's been amazing. I love it, and I love the experiences more than anything, because like
Sure.
it never fails when a drunk guy is like carrying his drink and spilling it all over you and your guitar, and he's like, "Hey man, let me sing piano, man." It's like all right, you know.
Dude, all right. So I was 17 years old. I was in my first band, and this is not a joke. So we played this dive bar, and it was my first concert ever. So I know exactly what these experiences are. And I remember my buddy had used the bathroom at this dive bar, and it was so like crummy and disgusting that they didn't even have like doors on the stalls, right?
Oh my
So we
god.
walk in, and there's a dude taking like a dump, and he's like leaning over, looking at us, and we just walked in and right out. We were 17 years old, man. So like, there were dudes doing like cocaine behind the bar, and then so like, but the thing is, what was interesting is I kept getting like this death metal band kept getting booked at this bar. So like, I would tell a teacher at my school like, "Oh hey, what are you doing this weekend, James?" And I'm like, "I gotta go play a show." And she would tell the class, and I would have to like tell her, "Please don't say anything. It's a 21 and over show. Like these kids can't come." So and then my friends would be like, "James, I want to see your band," and I go, "You gotta wait. Like we're playing for these old people." But you know what? Like playing bars for the older people really was a great experience for myself, because like exactly like you just said, if a drunk guy likes your music, you know you're doing it right. And if a drunk guy hates your music, then you gotta change your tune, because they don't hide their emotions when they're drunk.
Yeah, you're so right about that, man. Yeah, I've had like, just like you say, like I remember like my first gig ever. I mean, it was nothing similar to what you said, but I remember there was the door, and there was like just like a really small space, and they were like, "All right, that's the stage." I was like, "What? This is the stage, bro? Like, are you for real?" Like, I can barely fit the drum set here. Like, so we were all just super like close to each other, just like doing our best, and the door was right next to us, so we had like people coming in like right next to us, and it was a great night. It was a great night, but that part I was just like, I can't believe this is a stage.
Dude. So I was in a band. I was in another band after the step metal band, and we were playing a Mexican restaurant in downtown Chicago.
Oh
Dude,
wow.
and their shows were this is how I found Mago Dios and Tierra Santa, because I kept playing this bar. There was no stage, and it was what they were doing was illegal, but they were the best shows I've ever played, man. Mexican fans, when it comes to metal, dude, my band sucked. Like we really did suck. But these Mexicans would be like, yeah. So I actually learned a little bit of Spanish, and so I would see like Toquito, like like Toquero, heavy metal music. And then I would say like "Donde está bonita chicas?" and the girls. So, but dude, so like the first time I went to this Mexican restaurant, it was like families were there, Jason, families.
Oh my
And
god.
so we're like, is this the place? Like, is this the place? The owner of the bar, his name was Javier, and he came up to me. He's like, "Hey man, just wait a little bit. Like, wait a little bit. This family's gonna go, and this whole place is gonna turn into a club." And we're like, "All right." So we sat down. We waited. Sure as shit, man. Like 9 o'clock, the family left, and they had a door guy, Jason, that was just like focusing on this family. Like, all right, they're gone. They're gone. Cleared out all the tables, turned the floor into a stage, brought out these stage lights, and 40 Spanish. I even met some of my favorite Mexican musicians from this bar, dude.
Wow.
And so, like Alberto, who I'm still friends with the promoter of this because he has a record label in downtown Chicago where he just signs all these Mexican Spanish bands. He brought trans metal to Chicago. He brought Mago Dios. He brought Tierra Santa. So he was just bringing all these great Spanish bands. And dude, so I got turned on to so much Spanish music by just being in there. And they were the most exciting shows I've ever played. So I can only imagine how you feel. I understand how you feel when you play those weird bars because it can turn into something beautiful.
Yeah, so actually, I think I told you that Mago de Oz is my favorite band. Let me show you something.
Yeah, dude, that'd be great. Now, do you like the new singer or do you like Jose, the older guy?
He's not my favorite, but check this out. I have this vinyl. I traveled all around the country. I mean, it's signed by all of them because they're like split up. You can't. I mean, my camera is shit. I'm sorry about that, but
Wait, wow. So Jose signed that too because I follow him.
yeah, yeah, I got like all of them, and also like a feature. There's this guy called Jorge Salan, and I believe he recorded only one song, and like only one guitar solo, and he plays it, and he's like the current guitarist of Mago. And I went to backstage so like right now they're like split up into three bands. Mago de Oz, which right now it's only the singer and the drummer and the violin player. And then they have Cabrones, which is the singer, the two guitar players, and the original bassist. And then the other band is called Zeta Legacy, but that's like that's the guy that replaced Jose. So it's like no original people. But so I traveled all around Mexico to like go backstage and get all the signatures, and I finally got it. But
wow.
I don't know, like it's crazy because like I play Tool and you can see like the whole setup there.
Yeah.
But Mago de Oz is like that's the love of my life, man. Like I love that band so much.
Dude, they're great. Like they're great, and I wish I would have seen them. But hey, man, you have a comment here from a Cynthia Bell on my Instagram. I'm gonna translate it, or I'm gonna tell you. She says, "Hello, Jason. I like your music a lot. Wish you great success. All the love from Argentina."
Wow.
She's on my Instagram, by the way. She's a fan of the Friendly Man, and I sent her. She is a big fan of Gustavo Cerati.
Oh yeah, who isn't, man? What a great musician.
All right, so we kind of go back and forth, but Catella has because Gustavo was also very romantic as well. Has he been an influence to kind of like your style a little bit?
Not really. I wouldn't say so, but I really appreciate his music so much. Like Soda Stereo, like they're so well, they were so good. But yeah, thank you so much for saying that. That really means a lot.
Yeah, and then so we have French that says, "I love seeing him playing live." So yeah, all right. So let's continue. Water, Whiskey, and Blood. how long do you think? All right, so that took you a little bit of time to write. What song was the most hardest one for you
Oh my God.
to create? Was it Last Goodbye or was it Water and Whiskey and Blood? Which one was like the most difficult one for you?
Oh man, that's a crazy question. I think it's gotta be Water, Whiskey, and Blood. I mean, it's like so in lyric wise, definitely the last goodbye. Because like, how do you put in a song how you
Sure.
feel about your grandfather? You know, like how do you sum it up? But but also,
Beautiful tribute. I'm sorry to cut you off, but that is a beautiful tribute. It's such a
thank
beautiful
you, man.
tribute that and you really feel it, man. Actually, back to what I was saying about that lovely lady Cynthia who just wrote that comment. I literally woke up yesterday morning because I talk to her from on a daily basis, and I go, she's like, "Who are you going to interview next?" And I said, "This wonderful musician from Mexico, Jason Crowe," and I sent her that song. And I was begging her, like, you gotta listen to it. You gotta listen to it. You gotta listen to it. She's like, give me a minute. I'm with my son. So then she listened to it and she responded with, she's like, yeah, that song is outstanding. So yeah, well, but that's Last Goodbye. I'm sorry. What's going on about Water, Whiskey, and Blood? So that one was harder for you to write?
So musically, yes. Why I don't know, but so I guess it was harder when it came to recording because like so I mean the lyrics kind of came to me, but it wasn't until I went to the studio that like I recorded everything, and I was just gonna have like the guitar solo. So like it was funny because like the producer like played the track, and then you know how it starts with like a ba.
Yep.
Like I did that, and then we looked at each other and we were like, "Oh, bro, that's so good." And like the guitar leads wasn't even planned. So that was really hard because like I don't know, just like I had to like go back to almost like my roots. Where like okay, like this is almost like a second vocal, and like
Sure.
just figuring out what to play and how to like build up the song with like little phrases in the guitar and this and that. That was really tricky. So it was definitely I don't know, it was like really a sign from God. I don't know, man, but like when he played that track and I just went "Ba-da-bow," I was like, oh, that sounds good. I was like, okay, we gotta take it in this direction, you know. And yeah, I mean, I was just gonna play the solo, and I had not written it either. For some reason, I write better under pressure when I'm about to record. So that's how it all came together. But yeah, musically, I think just because of that part, that was definitely harder. Cause like, well, yeah, lyrically, Last Goodbye, totally. But musically, definitely, Water, Whiskey, and Blood. But
See, and then but hearing you talking about these two songs, do you think it's because of your school, man? Because your school was really challenging you to improve yourself to do things on the spot. Do you think it's because of what you went through with the school, with the music school, that you were able to like come up with these ideas pretty quickly?
yeah, man, totally. I do. Yeah, I went to school to sorry in LACM, Los Angeles College of Music, and yeah, and I definitely gotta give credit to them because like I used to have like such an idea of music, but when I got there, I met so many musicians of all the genres, and I had to listen to all sorts of music. That really opened my mind, and at the same time, it's like, all right, you gotta like we had a class that was like so it was like divided by like guitar players, like the majors, like guitar, bass,
Sure,
drums, blah 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 blah. And in this class, they would mix like the people from all the majors. Um, so like I had to like partner up with a piano player to write a song, and sometimes like the people that are not in music composition, they really overthink stuff because I had to write a
sure.
song with a guitar player, and I was like, "Oh man, what do you think if in the verse I had the ninth and then the 11th and then I was like, bro, wait, we gotta have the skeleton first." So that was very challenging, and by the time I got back with like songwriters to write stuff, it made it so much easier. So it's definitely practice, you know. So I remember one time I was writing a song, and this is so funny because like as a guitar player, you always want to have a guitar solo in your song, you know. And then I
Sure.
told the teacher, okay, so this part is a guitar solo, and then she was like, it doesn't need a guitar solo. I was like, what do you mean it doesn't need a guitar solo? Of course it does.
So so you went to school for music in Los Angeles. What brings you? Wow. So how did you got accepted to the school in Los Angeles? Is that
Yeah,
what happened?
yeah, I got accepted, and yeah, the best experience of my life, honestly. Yeah, I mean, and it's actually pretty cool because the teachers there are people from the music industry. Like
Sure.
one of my scoring teachers, what's his name? Mark Cross is his name. He was the person that scored the Beavis and Butthead Do America. He was like,
Whoa.
so yeah, it was pretty cool because like they give you advice from like an industry point. Uh, but I feel like I mean, it's great, but at the same time, I feel like um, you mentioned you went to music school. Did you study? No, it was more like, I mean, yes, kind of, but not really like music theory wise. I don't know if that makes sense, but like definitely like the
Sure.
piano players, they did have to like learn classical and all that stuff. But at least for my major, since I was a songwriter, it was more based towards like pop music. And like, okay, you got to write a song with like this structure and then with this structure and then with this structure and about this genre, or you know, just like a bunch of combinations. But I forgot what I was saying. But thank you for the question.
No, you were talking about the Beavis the Butthead guy. You had the
Oh
teacher
yeah,
who did the yeah.
yeah. So yeah, so it was pretty cool because it definitely helps you look at things a bit differently and how to like make money from your music, blah blah blah. Which I have like kind of like mixed emotions on that because I feel like that kind of kills your artistry, but at the same time you got to find a
Sure.
middle point, you know. Because like if because I mean like imagine if Shine on You Crazy Diamond was released today and it's like 9 minute intro, you know.
Yeah.
So that doesn't work today, you know. So the times change, and you know people's attention span is very very short. Like on TikTok,
Yeah.
if you watch a video, if people don't watch it for like 2 seconds, like I mean, if they don't get engaged in 2 seconds, they're like they're done. You lose them.
Sure. Yeah.
So so yeah, it's pretty interesting how like music has become also kind of the same thing. It's like if you don't hook them in the first 10, 15 seconds, then they'll skip your song. So they really focus on that and try to get, they say that you got to get to the chorus in the first 30 seconds, which is so hard to do.
Sure, sure. Because you
So
want to build up and you want to, and the thing is, when you're older like us, that was our generation. You know what I mean? Is waiting a minute and a half to get to the chorus so you could sing along to it. But like you said, people's attention spans are so limited now that like you can't, you know, you can't do it anymore. You know what I mean? Like it's so that's got to be kind of annoying for you. So what do you think of the whole Spotify issue going on right now with a lot of artists not getting paid? What are your thoughts? Because you also have a Spotify as well. What are your thoughts about where the music industry is going right now?
well, I'm not sure what issue you're talking about specifically. Is it about like if you don't get at least 1,000 streams, you don't get paid?
Use Spotify because a lot of I'm kind of anti Spotify.
Mhm.
I like using music on YouTube because I think Spotify does take a lot of money from the artists,
Mhm.
and a lot of artists do get what can I say? A lot of artists do get they it's bad for them. So, but you as an independent artist though, what are your thoughts on where the whole streaming platform is going? Nobody makes albums anymore. I still buy CDs, dude. I got some CDs right back here behind me that I just bought weeks ago. I'm so
Hey
old
man,
fashioned like
I got
that.
all my CDs right there too. I'm the same kind of person, man.
So wait, so what are your thoughts on like where the future of music is going and stuff? What do you think about it?
Oh my god, man, that's so hard to predict, to be honest. But um, I mean, I think it's. I mean, obviously, money wise is not the best because you get paid like
Sure.
0.0033 cents each stream. But at the same time, I feel like it's kind of, I mean, it gives the opportunity to everyone to like release their music, which is great. But I mean, I don't know the stat, and like, don't take my word for it, but I think it's something like every single day, like 20,000 new songs are released. So like the competition is like so much bigger. And if you look at it from like the point of view of Spotify, like how do you pay everybody?
Yeah.
It's insane. So um, when it comes to like the if you don't get at least 1,000 streams, you don't get paid. I mean, I don't think it's that bad because like they're actually acknowledging people who make good music, and there might be one person who is like, all right, my dream is just to make one song and that's it. Like I don't really want to make this a thing. So it's like kind of a way to like funnel the well, I don't want to say real artists with you know what I'm trying to say, but like I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's like from a business standpoint for them, it's definitely hard to pay every single person because just imagine like 20,000 new songs per day. That's insane. Um, but yeah, but for us, it's definitely terrible. you know.
Well, you know what? It's really sad. It's truly sad, I think, because all the bands that were famous in the 90s and the 80s are still famous. Like you just recently saw Tool a few
Mhm.
months ago, and they're all great bands, but because a lot of people still listen to the old classics, a lot of the new artists that come out are getting like scraped under the rug. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
now when I find a new artist is when I go to a concert. For example, when I watch my friends play, my friends were on tour a few months ago, so I went to go watch them at at their concert. So I didn't know any of the opening bands. I just knew my friends' bands,
Mhm.
and I really, I that's the only way for me to really kind of find a new artist nowadays because you just and it's sad for the artists themselves because they live, breathe, and sweat music, and they're playing every single night, playing for these people, just trying to get two people to buy their CD, man, And then wonderful artists like yourself that do great stuff, it gets overshadowed because people are like, oh shit, Metallica just released a new album. Dude, it sounds like Metallica. You're going to get Metallica, it's going to sound like Metallica. And I think that's really sad, man. Even for myself, like, I
Yeah.
don't really have the drive to go back to do music that I was doing before because I just see it's just the whole thing is just oversaturated with just so much stuff. So it's really sad, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the only positive thing I would say is like social media. Honestly, like
Sure, sure.
TikTok has changed my life. Lots of crap.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree, Brooke.
sure, 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 sure.
Like Tenacious
So,
D said, no one can destroy the metal.
oh, there's Cynthia from Argentina right there with the
Oh,
message for you. So,
oh, awesome! Yeah, I'll check the messages and thank you
yeah, it
for your
says
beautiful message.
Yeah, okay. So she said, "May I ask about your posters? I can tell it's psychedelic art, and which I love too, musically and artistically. Thanks." So yeah, I know that one's from a Tool album, but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, they're both from two albums. But oh man, I lost my train of thought again.
no, we were talking about the new artists coming out and how they get scraped under the rug, and then Cynthia just asked about your posters. So yeah, I don't know. You were just saying that it just sucks for a new artist nowadays because you have to grind, man, and you got to. And you were saying that social media has been a
Oh
big help
yes,
for you
yes.
because you're on TikTok every single night. We have 10 people watching us. Nobody knows who the fuck the Friendly Men are, dude. We've been on this platform for 4 years, and we finally reached 900 subs. But man, you're busting and grinding for hours on TikTok, and people come to see you. And I know the next time when I go live, nobody will be here, but it just goes to show how hard you work at it, Jason. Like you do have a good following. So elaborate a little bit from that, please.
Oh man, like I said in the beginning, this community is like the best, like the best thing that's happened to me. They're like a family to me, and like it's crazy because I started this because I mean here in Chihuahua, all you listen to is like corridos, banda, all that regional like Mexican music, and I remember one time I was like, what if I make a Tool tribute band? I was like, okay, let's do it. So I found the singer, great singer, the drummer, great drummer. Myself, I think I'm a pretty good guitarist. But man,
I'd say you're pretty good.
yeah, thank you, man. But man, bass players, oh my god, man, they're the reason that my hairline is getting bigger each day, man. I swear, I swear, I
See,
swear.
it's the opposite for us, man. Ours is drummers. It's just,
Really,
a lot of guitar players are like, oh, dude, I can play bass, I play guitar, I can just switch over. But your problem is bass player?
yeah,
Like,
man, it's
Jesus.
wild. We've tried three different bass players in the span of a year, and none of them couldn't, like, no one could do it. So I just got to a point where I got like really like unmotivated to keep going. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it on TikTok. Like I bought that for the show for the tribute band, and I used to have only the one from the like the one on top, the Lateralis banner. That one I got after I started doing all the TikTok stuff. But I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna like. I mean, I know all these songs already. Might as well like give it a
Sure.
shot. And like it started like it like man, it's crazy. I started doing this in December, and like the page has grown like so much, and the people are like they're so amazing, man. Like we have like such a beautiful community, honestly, and I just could not be more grateful for them, and I feel like that really um helped me to Neo Nixon. How
Yeah.
you
And then we
doing,
got
brother?
this. Yeah. So go ahead. Continue about the community and then go ahead and answer Brooke's question. Go ahead. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I was just saying that everybody's like amazing. Like everyone in the Discord is like so cool, and a lot of people like share stuff about their personal lives, and it's like, oh, I'm here doing this, blah blah blah, and it's like a really big group chat of people who would seem like we know each other in real life, but no one really knows each other in real life. We just know each other from the lives, and it's just amazing, man, what social media can do. And I used to be like really against it. I don't know why. Maybe I just had like a really small mindset towards it, but
Huh.
then when I actually tried it, it was crazy, man. Like it's just wild. Like I cannot believe it, to be honest. I mean, I'm not the most successful creator on TikTok by any means, but um,
No, that would be the Kardashians.
I'm sorry.
That would be the Kardashians.
Yeah,
Or
exactly,
one of
exactly.
those real influencers. Yeah, exactly.
But but yeah, no, man, it's just insane. Like I mean, and honestly, like props to Tool, man. Like they make such good music, man. Like they've been like they've blessed me. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So, all right. So there you go. Does Jason know that Maynard from Tool played on Three Little Pigs song by Green Jelly? Didn't I think Danny Carey was in Green Jelly for a minute too?
I did not know that.
Yeah, they have a history. Yeah, there's a video of Bill Manspeaker, the singer of Green Jelly, talking about jamming with them.
Wow, I had
So
no idea. And before I
yeah, yeah.
forget to answer Brooks' question, my I don't have a favorite Tool
Please.
song. I would have to say it's like Numa, Right in Two, and Lateralis. Like those three, they're just yeah at the top, and probably Descending as well. Might
Is
put
it
it in there as well.
wow? So how do you? But you stream? How long do you always time your stream for? Like 3 hours, 2 hours? Because dude, like you can watch Goodfellas from the beginning, which is a 3 hour and 10 minute movie, and you can end it with all the credits, and you're still there. Good, like someone could stream Goodfellas on their computer and then have Jason Crowe over here. Like, how do you time your streams, man?
So,
Because like when I watch you, you're like, come on, we need more. And then like by like midnight in Chicago, you're like, you just like ASMR stuff. You're like, okay, and I want you guys to play this tool, but I'm like, you're still playing guitar, you're still making noise. You know what I mean? Like, how are you doing these long ass streams, bro?
so so my parents sleep at 10 at night because they wake up very early. So they were like, okay, you gotta stop at 10. Like no more, like no more. Like you just can't do it.
Sure.
So I start at 8 p.m. because I'm like, okay, like that's 2 hours. It's enough. But then you gotta notice that there's Tool songs that are like 10 minutes long. So sometimes, so right now I either start at 7 or I do that ASMR thing where, because like, I mean, when I play, when I play, like my parents can hear that. They just hear like the sound of the like the unplugged guitar, electric guitar. So I gotta be like, all right, thank you so much. So
See, I
that's
was. Go ahead, please continue.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
so that's on the weekdays, but like Friday and Saturday, I can go like how long I want to. But I mean, of course, I'm not gonna be screaming, "Let's go" at 3 a.m. You know. but,
See,
but yeah,
I was hoping that, like, because like your Tool fans, I know they support you, they send you roses and that sort of stuff. I wonder if you would just like sweet talk your parents, like buying them something nice, like they wake up and there's like, a nice dinner on the table, and you're like, you can thank TikTok for those enchiladas, Dad. And then maybe
yeah,
your dad will be like, hey, Jason, you should keep playing for 6 hours.
6 hours. No, man, the longest I played, I think it was like 5 hours. Like I could not, I straight up could not feel my legs. Like I was like, I couldn't even walk out of the studio, man. It was insane, but it's worth it, man. And I just and people love it, and that's like I find it amazing that they enjoy it as much as I do.
Yeah, the community believes in you. That's really
Oh
sweet.
yeah. Wait, Kiara, is
Yeah,
that you? Yeah,
yeah. And there's
it's
there's a
gotta be
bunch of
her.
there's a
Okay.
bunch of these chat. Now, all right, now let me ask you this, because your community is really, really big. Do you get a lot of stalkers? Like, when you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh man, it's Shannon from Texas again. Like,
No,
uh,
no, not really. I mean, I definitely have haters. I do have many of those.
wait a minute, How the hell do you have haters? You just play Tool songs every night. What? You're the
That's what
nicest
I'm.
guy in the world. How do you
That's
have
what I'm saying,
haters?
man. I mean, I don't even want to get to the topic, man, because like I was just cool with the person that was responsible for all the haters yesterday, so I don't want to get into it. But it's crazy, man. Like I didn't know you could have drama in social media, man. Like it's like you're just trying to do your thing, and then people are like trying to take you down, and it's wild. It's wild. So but
See
yeah,
that
we're
that's
cool,
what's
man.
that's what's great about our channel, because nobody watches us. So our drama is like, it's just amongst me and the other members of the Friendly Men. That's it. So no, like I said, we just got 900, and we're not even close to like 1,000, and it's like great. Nobody's like, dude, the Friendly Men sucks. Yeah, blah blah blah. But I'm really thankful for our channel being really small, because yeah, you're right. Drama is created out of the littlest things, man.
It's crazy, man. It's like insane, and I love it when people come into my lives and they just drop like the most outrageous comments. It's like what? Like that's insane. Like you just realize there's a lot of brave people behind the screen. You know,
Oh, sure, sure, sure.
it's
And
funny.
have you ever got a chance to like perform for any one of your heroes? Like when you're like streaming, you're like, holy shit, it's
Um,
that guy.
I don't think like one of my heroes, but there's like a pretty big Tool guy. His name is Jordan Carver. He makes like memes about like Tool and music, and not just memes, but like ranking 10 best trash metal albums, that kind of stuff.
Sure.
He's like pretty big on social media. I mean, I wouldn't say he's one of my heroes, but
Yeah.
he definitely has a big account, and he's a really nice guy. Like he's a really cool guy, and he's helped me out with like my music and sharing my life. So definitely got a lot of respect for him. But yeah, man, the dream would be to like have Maynard one day be like, hey, like, what are you doing with my music?
Yeah, maybe he would send you his own wine bottle for you.
Oh, that would be great. I would never open it if that happened. I would just
You
keep
tried
it.
it? Did
I
you ever
have not.
try
I
his
mean,
wine?
they don't deliver it to Mexico, so no.
Oh man, that sucks. Well, you just recently did the VIP experience of Tool, and
Yeah,
I know you made a video about it. Were you kind of disappointed that you didn't get a chance to meet James? Were you like,
yeah.
oh man?
I mean, it's very well known that he doesn't do it, so I kind of expected that. But I don't know, man. When they were playing, like the ticket was $500, man. Like I saved
Whoa.
a lot of time to get that, and yeah, man. Like translating Mexican pesos to dollars, like it's a big difference, you know.
Yeah.
So
I lived overseas, man, in Turkey, so I know that feeling. It sucks. It
yeah,
really sucks.
yeah. So it was wild because like when we were out in the line, we could listen to Maynard sing halfway through the song Anima, and then they were like, "All right, go in." So everybody just started running like 200 yards away from the stage, and like we were just like ah, and then the guards were like, "No running." I was like, "Shut up!" Like I paid $500 for this. Of course I'm running, you know. And yeah, we got there, and there was Danny, Adam, and Justin, which is of course a drummer, bassist, and guitar player. And
Sure.
when they were playing, they were like, it was weird, man, because like I mean, they kind of acknowledged us, but they were like in their own world. Uh, but they even got to the points where like oh eh, oh eh, oh eh, oh eh, Danny, Danny, and then to the all of the members, you know, and they kind of just
Uh-huh.
smiled and whatever. But they weren't really acknowledging us until they got below the stage to like chat
Sure.
with us or whatever. Uh, I always do this when I go to meet and greets. I bring a flash drive with me with my music, and I talked to Adam, the guitar player. I was like, "Hey, can I give you my music?" And he was like, "Oh, no, thank you." I was like, oh, "Okay, man, but, like no worries." But then he kind of felt bad and turned back, and he was like, "Well, you can send it to management, but I just gotta tell you to never give up and give it all your effort and don't ever stop." So I was like, "Well, I mean, thank you for giving me some nice words at least, you know." But I kind of get it if they can't get the music, so it's understandable. But it was like it wasn't even an hour long, so it was just it was, I don't know. I expected a lot more, but I mean, I did get to see them like pretty much face to face, but that was like 10 minutes and that was it. So
Wow.
yeah,
Would you ever do it again if you
no,
had a chance?
hell no. That's too much money for that. Like I've been to multiple backstages,
Sure.
like VIP experiences, whatever. And I mean, Tool is my second favorite band, and it was definitely the worst experience I had. I mean, it was great. It was great, but in the sense of like what you get for what you pay for, it's not. I mean, you can do it once, and that like you're not gonna want to do it again. You know?
Well, Tool just pissed off a bunch of fans in the Dominican Republic that they actually want to get sued. People want to
Exactly.
sue them, you know? Like, so obviously, this Tool doesn't even need to do meet and greets anymore. Don't they make enough money as is? You know?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they pretty much played the same set list twice. They just changed like 3 or 4 songs, but yeah, man. I mean, I love Tool. Like, I owe them so much, so I
Yeah,
can't really complain about it. But uh, I don't know. I just feel like the way they do things, they gotta like think about it a little bit. But I don't feel like they're gonna do it because they're like super famous and super successful. So
sure.
they're like pretty well established. But yeah, if you ask me to like, if I would ever go to another VIP experience, nah, like I would not do it again.
Yeah, just for the Tool, right?
Yeah, I'm
So,
glad I did it, but it's like, yeah, it's kind of like going to like a badminton game or something. You know, it's like, okay, I'm glad I did it, but I wouldn't do it again.
a badminton game.
I mean,
Wait,
I
so
just
it's
thought
like,
it
hey,
was
look,
boring sport.
you know what? Maybe you should make your community start tagging James Maynard and be like, Jason Crowe challenges you to a badminton game. You know, do you accept? And then like hashtag Jason versus Maynard. You know, like, hey, the community, listen to me and listen to me now. Create that hashtag Maynard versus Jason.
Oh my god, I would love to do
So,
that, honestly.
well, who wouldn't want to challenge James Maynard King at badminton? He probably would, you know, well, I got to go to my fifth band practice with the other band that I have. And you're like, which one? A Perfect Circle? No, I got this other band, Pucifer, or whatever he's got going on. So, well, wait. All right. Now, we've been going on for a little bit now, but what's going on in the future of Jason Crowe? You got to know, are you going to rate? Are you going to make Water, Whiskey, and Blood Part 2? Like, water, whiskey, and blood again. like, So yeah,
Oh my god. Um, yeah, man. Well, I mean, I just gotta. Right now, I have like 9 songs ready to go, so that's why I've been working for like these past years on like writing, and of course, I have like 100 songs, but like the ones that I like, they're like 20. So I definitely got to keep writing and recording. So I'm just gonna keep doing the same old thing, just going live. And I mean, I love playing live. To be honest, I enjoy it so much, and it's so much fun, and it's the best part of my day. To be honest with you, like I
sure.
wait all day, and it's like, oh my god, I just want it to be, I just want it to be like 8 p.m. so I can start. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna keep doing that, releasing my music, and yeah, my goal is to get to 100,000 followers by the end of the year. So we'll see how that goes. Uh, and even if I don't get it, as long as I have a community like we have today,
Yeah,
just as close as we are, that just means the world to me, honestly.
sure, sure. Now,
So
um, with future songs, are you going to write with people from all over the world and collaborate with other people from other countries? Could you do that where you are now? You think?
I mean, maybe I don't know. I mean, I would. I mean, I love writing with people because I always say that two brains is better than one.
Sure.
So there's definitely some good things about co-writing with other people. So yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, I don't know anyone, at least here in Chihuahua, that would like want to write stuff that I do. Um, or maybe there is. I don't know. I just don't know them yet. But I mean, for now, I'm just gonna keep writing by myself. And if there's like an opportunity for a collab, I'm all for it. You know, I love writing. I That's what I was born to do. I was born to like write and tell stories more than anything.
Yeah. How did you find the Japanese singer on?
She was in college with me.
Oh, all right. We agreed that Jason would beat Maynard in a
No,
fight, though.
no, no. I mean, I think I could defend myself from the average person, but Maynard, I don't think so. He's been
Yeah,
doing karate, or I don't know what the hell he does for years. So he's
yeah.
just
You
incredible
just,
what he does.
yeah, you just have to let that one go for sure. So wait, now with the last goodbye, how's the reviews and the response been for it?
It's been pretty good. It's been I mean, right now it has about like I think like 200 streams. It's just been a day. I definitely got to like get it into playlists and like promote it and all that thing that you got to do as an independent artist, cuz like it's crazy as an independent artist, you're like your own manager, you're the artist, you're the writer, you're the booking agent, you're everything. Like you got to do
Sure.
everything. It's not just about releasing the song and hope for the best, no? So it's like yeah, you got to get it into playlists and you got to share it and you got to get people to share it. And yeah, I mean that's what you got to do, you know.
Wow.
So
Well, you're right. Well, speaking of which, uh, let's watch you perform the last goodbye.
sure.
Because it's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock here, and I know your parents will be like, Jason, we got dinner, damn it. So I want to see you perform this song.
For
And
sure.
is this now? Have you thought about performing some of your originals on TikTok? Because I know you only do a Tool on
Yeah,
TikTok.
I have performed my originals, but I don't want to like spoil my other songs that I haven't released. Um, so for now, I just do like Water, Whiskey, and Blood,
Sure.
Last Goodbye, and the other two that I haven't released, Battle of the Innocent and My Friend. So
Wow.
yeah, I just do that for now and Tool and I, there's gonna come a time eventually when I like definitely involve my music way more. But right now I just have 4 songs out, so there's not really much room to do much with it because it's like at the most like 18 minutes of music. So it's like yeah,
Wow. Can you back up a little bit so we get the full frame of the guitar? It might even sound better on the stream too.
yeah.
So yeah, just back. No, I mean like can you back up just a little bit so
So
we
like
get the full guitar.
right here.
Try it.
Okay, can you guys hear that? that sound good?
Sounds pretty good. You can even move up just a little bit, just a little bit, just move up a little bit.
Closer
Now,
or forward?
yeah, just a little closer around. We've never done this on the Friendly Men of a live performance before, so this is I mean, we've done this on Instagram, which was terrible, but we've never done this on YouTube. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Jason Crowe's new song, "The Last Goodbye." So let's give it a shot.
Singing to the storm, with me by my side, blinded by the truth, where I'll go in black. Swimming in my tears, your shape becomes unclear, as you fade away your eyes to eternity. You were the best to me, my life has turned around. My world will never be the same. Now your best memories are spoken. Ooh, you left your legacy alive. While you're in heaven, I'm here broken. Ooh, I thought I'd see you one last time, just to say goodbye. But now you're gone. Fighting for my dreams, the soul remains between the spirit and the courage you left in me. When there's no one around, you're always there to talk. Never far away, you're with me as I walk. I'm looking for the answers I threw out my mouth, but the question is not there. With tears of sadness I say sorry. Ooh, for all the times I never tried. I always thought you'd live forever. Ooh, I thought I'd see you one last time. You have found the start of freedom. This is a guitar solo, by the way.
No problem.
Now your best memories are spoken. Ooh, you left your legacy alive. While you're in heaven, I'm here broken. Ooh, I thought I'd see you one last time. Now your best memories are spoken. Ooh, you left your legacy alive. While you're in heaven, I'm here broken. Ooh, I thought I'd see you one last time, just to say goodbye. The last goodbye. There you have
Damn,
it.
Jason, I'm getting goosebumps, man. Just listen to you play that. Holy shit. That was beautiful, man. That was utterly freaking beautiful, dude. So on Instagram, my friend Maggie says she loves your voice. Very beautiful.
Thank you.
Cynthia from Argentina says it's also beautiful. Ant from Ant Review Sings, which Ant knows geography, who did your promo, says this song rules. And dude, yeah, it's outstanding. Now, I want you to pick up that guitar again, and I want to hear just Water, Whiskey, and Blood.
You got it. Let me actually
Please.
just get a guitar pick because I can't find it. Oh, there it is. There
Okay,
it is.
yeah, take your time. Take your time. Like I said, I watch you play Tool songs every night, but I actually want to hear these songs. I want to hear your originals, Jason, because I think you're an outstanding fucking artist. Now, all right, this is Spanish. Let me see if I can read this. All right, Joaquin Gran Talento
Saludos.
Felicidades. I don't know how to pronounce that, but there's my terrible Spanish. Sorry if I butchered that.
Muchas
So,
gracias.
yeah, all right. So someone says Gavin says he is awesome. That's right. Damn
Gavin.
straight. Jason Crowe's awesome. So yeah,
Yeah,
all right. Now
Gavin.
this is all right. So you got your pick ready. Now this
Yeah.
song is actually an electric. It was recorded with an electric guitar, but so this is gonna
Yeah.
sound a little bit interesting, but I still want to hear it.
I recorded it with this guitar, by the way.
Whoa.
Telecaster, yes. I always get those confused, Strat and Tele. But yeah, I recorded with that one. Actually, there's a really funny story about this guitar. So, have you ever heard of the lawsuit guitars from Takamine?
No, tell
So,
me.
I don't know if you can see like the logo. It looks kind of like the Martin logo. I don't know if you can see it, but like,
I can see a little bit. Yeah.
so it's like they did this guitars and it would look a lot like the Martin guitars. And they were like, okay, you got to stop producing these guitars, or we're gonna file a lawsuit against you. It never went through, but they stopped doing it, so they changed the logo and everything. Takamine changed the logo, and on my birthday of 2 years ago, some dude was selling this guitar for like $150, and I was like, okay, man, I gotta go check it out. Come to find out, this guitar is from 1974, and it's worth like $800, and this dude sold it to me for $150 with a case. So I was like, okay, I mean, it's definitely my birthday today.
I was hoping maybe you would say Antonio Banderas used this in the movie Desperado to kill people. So, all right. Well, hey, man, everything sounds nice. Let me introduce this is his other single, Water, Whiskey, and Blood, which you can find on his YouTube channel. So I will let Jason take it away, my man. Go ahead, Jason.
Alrighty. Sorry, the strings are really bad though, but my hands are tied to the wall of execution. My mind controlled by delusion and blind faith. I've learned to sing the chants of evil and despair. This empty tears mean nothing to the rulers of disdain. I've learned to sing the chants. I'm learning to survive. I'm starting to believe we'll slowly disappear. 'Cause they keep feeding me water, whiskey, blood. Water, whiskey, and blood. Water, whiskey, and blood. I guess this is my time to go, 'cause I can't find my way out. Guitar solo. My arms are scarred for not believing what I'm told. My life is to be tortured inside these walls of gold. My heart is but a battleground, the veins are running cold. To ice of distant borders, I am just another coal. To live inside the fire and be forever left to burn. 'Cause they keep feeding me water, whiskey, blood. Water, whiskey, and blood. Water, whiskey, and blood. I guess this is my time to go, 'cause I can't find my way. Solo. I'm just gonna skip to the verse, to the bridge. And before I die, I will get my revenge again. So once you kept me and killed my words instead, my freedom still remembers what it was like to breathe. But now I'm stuck in genocide, waiting for this pain to be set free. 'Cause they keep feeding me water, whiskey, blood. Water, whiskey, and blood. Water, whiskey, and blood. I guess this is my time to go. Gotta leave you all behind. I wish I could have played the solo, but yeah.
Dude. All right. Now, wait. Don't put it down. Don't put it down. I want to hear the other two solos. Dude, there's people on my Instagram that are just putting up fire symbols. They're loving this. This is the first time they actually heard you. You have two more solo songs, The Last Innocent and My Friend. You're getting some great responses. Please play those.
Yeah,
please play the other two. Thank you so much, Jason. I really appreciate it.
No worries, man.
Do the whole thing. I don't care. People are responding very positively. This is exactly what I wanted to do. Is I wanted to show our audience who you are and your talent. Because, dude, you're outstanding. Like, I'm loving it. So please play your other two. And actually, my friend Cynthia just wrote me a DM. She's like, even my son is dancing. So keep the vibe going, man. Keep the vibe going.
Alrighty, we'll do. Yeah, man, I feel like one of these strings is about to break like any second, but we'll see what happens.
Okay.
So this one is called. So, do you want a more uplifting song first, or more of a sad song, and then?
You choose. All right. You know what? Let's do uplifting to sad. Let's do uplifting to sad.
You got it.
Let's do it.
All right, so this is my friend. This is a song I wrote to the moon when I was in LA and I had like no friends and all I had was the moon at night. So that's what it's about. In my darkest moments, you're there for me. In my special moments, you're there for me. I look up to the sky and want to hold your hand. Whoops, just like you once held my heart. And when I look around, the one thing that I see is your beauty up above me, shining down on me. And when you call my name, you know I'll be there. 'Cause together nothing stops us. You will always light my way, my friend. In my wildest moments, you replace my skin. And in my saddest moments, you forgive my sins. And I know I'll be sad when you are gone. 'Cause I know we will both cry on our own. Oh, and when I look around, the one thing that I see is your beauty up above me, shining down on me. And when you call my name, you know I'll be there. 'Cause together nothing stops us. You will always light my way, my friend. There's a guitar solo on top of this, but
All right, we got one more, man. Do you think you can that last one more song?
I'm sorry?
Can that guitar last one more song?
Yeah, I hope so.
I remember the first time you showed me this song, there was a full moon. Oh, that's very romantic, Jason. Wow. So, man, if I was a woman, I'd throw all my underwears at you. Okay, good. Okay, continue.
Oh my god.
Nobody wants that. Not for me. So go ahead. You got one more, my man.
Okay, so this is the Battle of the Innocent. Why can't the world be as one? Why are we fighting at all? Imagine a world with no frontiers, no borders, no fences, no walls. All provoking each other to war, dying each day that goes by. We're fighting, falling, marching to the end of our time. We're the ashes of the broken. The world we know will die. Why think of sin when we're all born pure? Religion is stuck in our minds. Why speak of death when we are still alive? Soon we'll be gone with the wind. Yeah, all destroying each other in war. Helpless we reach for the sky. We're fighting, falling, marching to the end of our time. We're the ashes of the broken. The world we know will die. Guitar solo. We're fighting, falling, marching to the end of our time. We're the ashes of the broken.
the world we know will die. We're running, suffering, so much blood in our hands. Live the life you've been given, with each breath till you close your eyes.
I dropped my pick.
Oh,
Perfect ending.
man. Perfect ending, man. Perfect ending. Hey, a friend of mine, Maggie, just wrote me a personal message. Is there any chance Jason could play an electric guitar tonight?
Electric. Oh man. I mean, I could plug into my amp, but I don't know how that's gonna sound.
We could try it. Oh, by the way, you got some really great compliments. Cynthia from Argentina says, your lyrics are very romantic and poetic.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And such an amazing vocalist from Gavin.
Oh, Gavin, my man. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So now you have a fan in Argentina, but yeah, let's try it. I know we're going on an hour and a half. Maggie wrote me a message. She wants to hear you play guitar.
Yeah,
So
it feels like it's been like 15 minutes, bro. I'm having so much fun.
yeah, dude, I am too. We definitely got to do this again when you get a new song out. By the way,
Totally.
you are so freaking talented, man. Like just watching it is giving me goosebumps. I love the way how you handle your voice, man, and like how you can get high. Like your voice control is just outstanding, dude.
Wow, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. That really means a lot.
This guy comes from a death metal background, man. I mean, so like it gives me chills. But all right, well let's Maggie's saying thank you. So she wants to hear you. You know what? For the hell of it, you know what? Go ahead.
Yeah, let's try.
Let's try it. Let's try it. You might have to keep the amp a little bit far away from the computer because it might pick up, or you might have to adjust some of the volume settings. But hey, everybody in the chat, how did you like Jason's originals? As I love them quite a bit. The last one's actually my personal favorite. So write in the chat, what are your personal favorite Jason Crowe songs? And also, to the people who don't use TikTok, Jason is on Instagram. He's on YouTube. Please follow this guy for future songs because this dude is just outstanding.
Thank you, man. By the way, I mean, everything I played is way like more produced, you know, and like it's got like distortion and everything. So
sure.
These are just acoustic versions, if you will.
The acoustic sounds great, though, man. But yeah, but we do have some people watching who don't use TikTok, Jason. So you're active on other websites as well, correct?
Yes, I'm on Instagram. I'm on YouTube. Yeah, Spotify. Yeah, and in real life, I guess.
Yeah, and then you got all right. So I love all right. French says I love his originals. Oh, dude, super talented, super talented. So I just heard him from the first time tonight. So glad you've had him on here from Rissy Doll on Instagram. So can you give a shout out to my friend Rissy, please?
Wait, can you say that again? I'm sorry.
All right, so Rissy wrote this lovely comment. Just heard him for the first time tonight. So glad you've had him on here. She's on my Instagram. She's on the Friendly Men Instagram.
Great.
That's how she, yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for saying that. And big shout out to, what's her name?
Rissy Doll.
Rissy Doll. Thank you so much. I'm really glad that you enjoyed the songs, and there's definitely way more on the way. So thank you for your comments, and yeah, big shout out to you.
Yeah, can they email you on Instagram or message you on Instagram? Is that okay?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, everybody can message me anywhere.
All right, well, let's try the acoustic. All right, let's try the electric. See how that sounds.
Okay, let me just. I think I plugged in.
Now, Rissy comes from a background of loving bands like Typo Negative and Pantera and
Oh,
Fear Factory. So for her to say that about you is a lot because she doesn't like. Rissy takes her music very seriously, so that is really cool.
well, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Can you hear that?
yeah, you can. This is gonna be interesting because sometimes StreamYard might cut it down, but let's just try it. Go ahead.
Okay, I mean, let me know if you can hear this.
Yep.
So, what, I mean, what do you want me to play? Do you want me to play like a some? I mean, I don't have a speaker and my phone died, so.
No, that's fine. That's fine. So,
Uh,
well, you know what? I mean, obviously, can you give us some Tool links? You know what I mean? Can you give us like a medley of Tool or
Okay.
something? Because that's what you do. I mean, I don't want to get flagged either for this, but if you play like 30 seconds of some Tool stuff, maybe that will be passable. You know?
Well, then maybe I can do like maybe I can do my own stuff. I mean, I don't think. Well, I mean,
Yeah, do your own stuff. I would love to hear "Last Goodbye" with that again. I just love that song so much, man. I love your originals so much. If you feel that you want to play those originals again with the electric guitar, do it.
By the way, for those in the chat, what do you guys want to hear? I mean, I'm curious what you guys want to hear. But
Well, they're probably going to say, well, we got, all right, so we have 2 people watching from Instagram. They want to hear just you playing guitar.
okay.
And 8 people watching us on YouTube right now. I just say, you know what? Start with the medley, and then we'll see the comments coming because it'll take a little bit. Pantera. All right, someone said Pantera.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the so first. So I just do my guitar to standard. So I'm just gonna do the solo for Water
Sure.
with Blood because I didn't get to play
All
on
right.
the acoustic. So it's like,
Perfect.
I guess this is my time to go. Sorry. Start again. Yeah, that's the solo. But yeah.
Just let your hands move by themselves, Cynthia has said. You know what? I would love to hear Mago Deos. You played some Mago Inferno. What's that one song? You made a video of you playing drums for that.
Oh, the drums.
Yeah, there's a video on your TikTok where you play drums to a Mago Deos song. It's like Inferno something. It's really good. Or no, play Molinos de Ventos. Molinos de Ventos. I love that opening.
I mean, I don't know many Mago songs, to be honest. I actually don't.
Okay, well that's fine. You know what? Did you miss out any other solos on your other originals?
Also, yeah. So for the Battle of the Innocent, so it's like that's the chorus. That's solo. So that's the solo for Battle of the Innocent.
Oh, Rada Blanca.
That's such a good song, though, but I don't know it. Ironically, I don't know any Mago de Oz songs, to be honest.
Dude, what about Cerati? Do you know any Cerati songs?
So I know Give me 1 second because my pedal works all the way here.
All right, can you dedicate this song to Cynthia because that's her favorite musician of all time?
Yeah, totally. So
Okay,
this
yeah.
one
So
is
can
out to Cynthia. Ella durmió al calor de las masas. I don't know the lyrics very well. So, y yo desperté queriendo soñarla. Algún tiempo atrás pensé en escribirle. Nunca sorteé las cartas del amor. De aquel amor de música ligera. Nada nos libra. Oh my god, that's so high. Nada más queda. Yeah, that's my favorite. I mean, it's the most popular song by them, I think, but so good.
all right, well, give us some Tool licks. Give us some licks like from Tool.
Okay, so what does the chat want to hear by Tool?
They want to hear Pantera. Someone says Pantera. Someone said Gypsy Kings. Bombelo by Gypsy Kings. Cradle of Filth.
I don't think I've heard that song.
All right, but like I said, I love it when you know what. Before you play Tool, can you just play another Spanish song that you love? Because I love hearing you sing it in Spanish too.
Spanish. Oh my god. Okay, so there's a. Okay, give me 1 second.
No problem.
There's a got my pedal board all the way over there.
See, we do have a Spanish audience, and I can't pronounce it, but there you go.
Yeah, it's such a good song. So there's a. What is it? Okay. Me quieren agitar, necesitan a gritar. Soy como una roca, palabras no me tocan. Adentro hay un volcán que pronto estalla. Yo quiero estar tranquilo. Es mi situación, una desolación. Soy como un lamento boliviano que un día empezó y no va a terminar. Y a nadie hace daño. Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah. Y yo estoy aquí, borracho y loco, y mi corazón idiota siempre brillará. Y yo te amaré por siempre. That's so high. Nena, no te peines en la cama. Los viajantes se van a atrasar. Yeah, that's a really famous song in Mexico.
Now, thanks, man. Thanks. You know what? We're at 1:45. You know what? I just really quick play the last goodbye, and this is a great way to end this interview because it's my favorite song of yours. Let's finish this up, but first, Cynthia wrote this message for you really quick.
Muchas gracias.
And by the way, Jason, let's do this again, man. Let's have you back on and do this all over again. Would you do it?
Yeah. I mean, I probably do have to leave in a little bit because I got some things to do after, but I can stay for like another 30 minutes.
No. I want you to play the last goodbye, and then we're gonna finish this. But I mean, let's do another interview with you coming back on.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Okay. Got it. Yeah, I'm so down. I really enjoyed this, man. Like, I can't believe it's been almost 2 hours.
I know, but that's why I said, and my buddy Jonas from the Friendlymen's about to stream on another channel, so I gotta go watch him. But end it on the last goodbye with the electric guitar, please.
You got it. Yeah, let's do it.
Thanks, brother. Thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you for the comment. Thank you so much. Alrighty.
Oh, tell everyone where to find you really quick. Let's plug your stuff really quick.
Okay, so you guys can find me on Instagram, TikTok at Jason.Crowe with 2 E's in the end. So just like you see it on the screen, but with a dot in the middle and another E in the end. So
Okay, so all right. Well, Jason, thank you so much for doing this. We're going to end this. We're going to play the last goodbye with the electric guitar. Guys, thank you so much for watching this interview. Please follow Jason Crowe at all his socials. Follow the Friendly Men. Get us to 1,000 subs. We appreciate it. And we will end it on the last goodbye. Take it away, Jason.
a big shout out to you guys. Like you're amazing, man. Like it's
Thanks.
I had a lot of fun today. So
Me too, man. The next song that comes out, you're coming back immediately. All right.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm so down.
Cool. All right, take it away, buddy.
Alrighty. Can you guys hear that? Okay. Singing to the storm, with me by my side, blinded by the truth, we're all going black. Swimming in my tears, shape becomes unclear as we fade away your eyes to eternity. You were the best to me, my life has turned around. My world will never be the same. Your best memories are spoken. Ooh, you left your legacy alive. While you're in heaven, I'm here broken. Ooh, I thought I'd see you one last time, just to say goodbye. But now you're gone. Fighting for my dreams, your soul remains between the spirit and the courage you left in me. When there's no one around, always there to talk, never far away, you're with me as I walk. I'm looking for the answers I threw out my mouth, but the question is not there. With tears of sadness I say sorry. Ooh, for all the times I never tried. I always thought you lived forever. Ooh, I thought I'd see you one last time. You have found the star of freedom. Now your best memories are spoken. You left your legacy alive. While you're in heaven, I'm here broken. Ooh, I thought I'd see you one last time. Now your best memories are spoken. You left your legacy alive. While you're in heaven, I'm here broken. Ooh, I thought I'd see you one last time, just to say goodbye. The last goodbye.
Well, thank you, everybody. Take care of yourself, Jason. This was a lot of fun, man. Do what you got to do. We'll be in touch, my man.
Will do, man. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and big shout out to the friendly man as well. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the
Thanks, man.
opportunity,
Hey,
man.
yeah, and I will cut that clip and I'll send it to you. We can share it on our
Yeah.
socials, man.
Let's do that.
Outstanding. Well, hey, everybody, take care of yourselves. Enjoy and take care, everybody. So, Jason, yeah, it's going to play the outro. Here we go.
Hey guys, I hope you had as much fun as I did watching this video with Jason Crowe and the Friendly Men. I gotta get back to my burrito. Until next time, vaya con Dios, or as we say around here, hasta la vista, friendly